Hello, and welcome to Week 8, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we will focus on the role of the teacher in providing music and movement learning opportunities for kindergartners and early primary age children. The source for this lesson comes from Chapter 7 in the Edwards textbook and How Does Learning Happen? When thinking about the teacher's role in providing music and movement for young children, we first need to start with ourselves. Start thinking about how music and movement makes you feel. Do you enjoy singing and dancing with the children? Action songs? Silly songs? Be open to providing, trying, and exploring music and movement along with the children. Find out what their favorites are, learn them, sing them, engage with the children. When they see you active and acting silly, they'll be more likely to join in the fun. We also have to have a good understanding about the development of the children we're working with. Remember that it's in these early years that establishing positive attitudes towards music and movement is critical. Think about the stage of psychosocial development that these children are in. When we consider Erikson, we know that they're in the industry versus inferiority. They want to show that they have skill and are good at something and can contribute. We also need to think about the foundation of belonging and emotional well-being. How does the music and movement activities we're providing provide a sense of both for the children? Children, again, need to feel like it's safe, that they can be silly. Again, providing this role model is one of the best ways to ensure that they can feel like it's safe. It's also important to reassure them that it's fun, it's easy, and it's not about being fantastic, great, perfect. It's about being fun, having fun. Children should be encouraged, but never forced to participate. Pause the slideshow for a minute and click this link to see what confidence and experience in music and movement can lead to for a young 5-year-old child. When encouraging music and movement for children aged 5 to 12, we want to use the process of emergent curriculum. Make sure you talk to school-age children. Ask them what their interests and abilities in music and movement are. Some will have taken some formal dance lessons, drama, music lessons, gymnastics. Encourage sharing of these skills between the children. This helps to increase confidence when children who have some skills can share those skills with other children, and it increases belonging. Many school-age children are interested in popular music, movies, pop culture, and you can think about how these might be incorporated into the activities that you're providing for the children. But we have to make sure that these popular musics and videos and movies are age appropriate. We check for lyrics and make sure that the songs that are being sung are family friendly. When working with school-agers, it's important to act as a guide. You facilitate their needs and interests. You brainstorm with them and help them to find success and enthusiasm. Again, enhancing that sense of industry that's so important at this stage of development. Encouraging the children to be physically active, have fun, and feeling good releases important anti-stress hormones, which are essential to healthy development. Music and movement activities provide many ways to allow for this to happen. Pause the slideshow and click on the image to hear Dr. Greg Wells talk about the benefits of physical activity for children. When choosing songs and experiences for young children, school-agers, and kindergartner-age children, again, we think about the 4 foundations of how does learning happen. Music and movement can create a sense of both physical and emotional well-being. Children gain physical skills as they provide dance moves, dramatic activities. They provide emotional well-being when children gain confidence and work together, which also enhances engagement. Of course, music and movement is a wonderful foundation for helping children to be expressive. They can express themselves through dance, through song, perhaps through playing simple instruments. And being able to express yourself in your group provides a sense of belonging with that group. So you can see that music and movement activities are very important to enhance the 4 foundations of how does learning happen. Remember that younger children are still working on their voices. They're still developing. So you want to make sure that if you're leading music, singing with children, you want to vary your pitch so that it matches the children. So you may need to sing a little higher or a little lower. To help children develop their voice, you can do things like practice making different sounds. With really young children, we do animal sounds. With older children, we can make this a little more fun and a little more challenging depending where they're at. Children who enjoy writing may be able to express their musical talents by writing lyrics to songs, or making poems, or perhaps writing out commercials. Remember to include many different types of songs: action songs, short songs, TV songs. There are many songs for children. Sometimes we may want to have a singing circle with children, and we may be presenting songs. This could be spontaneous, or it may be planned. Either way, you need to make sure it's fun and natural feeling. Make sure you move around a lot. Action is really important. You can start songs off by sitting, but then make sure they're followed by songs that include some standing up actions, perhaps some simple dance moves. And remember to just sing when it feels natural for you. A lot of times if you ask children, hey, do you want to sing? You might get a no. So sometimes it's good to just try and jump right in there. When presenting songs, new songs to children, you want to add maybe one new song while singing many of their favorite songs. Sitting down and starting to sing a whole bunch of new songs with children isn't usually the best way to present songs. They like familiar. So stick with the familiar and maybe just add 1 or 2 new ones in there. Songs need to be sung many times for children to learn it and for them to feel comfortable and join in. So it's important for us as educators to memorize as many songs as possible. And remember, your singing voice isn't what most important. It's your energy and enthusiasm. Children don't really care how great we sound when we sing. They just want to see us singing and dancing and moving. So make sure you smile while you're singing. Make friendly eye contact with all the children. And try not to teach one line at a time. But you could use an echoing technique. And there are many great echoing songs that help children learn songs easily. Songs like Down by the Bay or Going on a Bear Hunt. And remember, children of this age already know a lot of songs, so they may be able to teach you several songs. Make sure you let that happen. And remember to respect each child's unique way of learning. Some may sing along with you right away. Some may take days or weeks before they're ready to sing out loud. Remember to be patient about that and respect each child's unique, individual way of learning. Performance. When we get to kindergartners and early primary age children, you may find some who are a lot more comfortable with performance. This is because as part of their development, they are becoming a little more interested in creating finished products. You may see this also within their art, within their writing, even when they're playing. They tend to plan their activities more. They have an idea, they're more goal-oriented and outcome-oriented. It's important to support this. For example, many school-agers might want to have a concert, a dance show, a Canadian Idol, a Canadian who's the most talented. Encourage this, support it, provide whatever materials that you can to help keep and sustain the interest. But remember to avoid taking over and really don't remove the fun. Even though the children are a little bit more product focused, we need to keep in mind that it's still really important that we focus on the process, how much fun it is to get to the end result. That's what's most important to learning. So don't worry if there is no final concert. Just focus on the process for them. And if you do have a final product, make sure you celebrate that as well.